All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us here. I just started the recording. Simon, thank you so much for having me. If you'd like to jump in here now you're live, now it's recording, all that good stuff.
Okay, so I guess welcome everyone. Some new names here, so just a quick introduction. Simon Dadia, for those of you that don't know me, creator of BROWSEO, and Michael, as I'm sure most of you guys know, he doesn't need much introduction. You've been in the space for quite some time, haven't you? You have been involved with YouTube. You created the first streaming software, wasn't it? That streams YouTube Live years ago, wasn't it?
I did, yeah.
Yeah. So what we're going to talk about tonight is different. So it's video traffic vipers. So we're going to talk about this, and I rarely promote a product, as you guys know. I don't think I've ever been on a webinar where I've got someone else that we're actually promoting something else. It's completely, I don't do this. And the only reason I'm doing this is because this really works. So I've been messing around with CTR manipulation for quite some time. I've gotten some decent results in some cases, and in some cases I've gotten some really good results. But the problem that I've always had has been scaling and building a specific system for this. So I've always done really little bits of CTR with BROWSEO. You know, I've got a whole bunch of profiles open and I'm getting things to view, and it works great, but getting the subscribers and the likes and the comments en masse in the thousands is it's just too much. It's unscalable. And what this system does is it's literally, it's hands off, set and forget. And the best part about all of this, as you guys know, you've seen the video, is that it actually works. It works really, really well. So I guess I probably said enough already. You guys know what this is about. Let me pass you on to Michael, and he's going to tell you how the system came about, I guess, and how it works, how you guys can use it. And I mentioned a bonus. I think I mentioned a bonus in a couple of the emails, and I'm going to tell you about the bonus, but I'm going to keep that to the end, and I'm only going to, I think I'm going to cut it out even of the recording. Are we going to have a recording?
Absolutely, definitely. There'll be a replay as well.
Right, so because the bonus, I don't want the bonus to get out to too many people, so I want to just cut that out. So if you want to find out what the bonus is, you have to stay to the end. Probably going to just literally delete that out at the end of the recording. We'll see, but I probably will do that. So stay on to the end, and I guess let's get going, all right?
That's great. Simon, thank you so much, guys. Thank you for coming today. Really appreciate it. I'm just going to set up a couple of things here, the chat box, QA box. Any questions that you have, feel free to drop them in. What I'll do is I'll address the questions as we get towards the end, the middle of the webinar, and the end as well. So drop your questions in there. Anything that Simon can answer, I'm sure he'll be jumping in as well. So first off, just want to welcome you to this. I want to talk to you today about how to get your page one rankings, which you can see right here on the page on Google. So let me just go back over here real quick. There we go. All right, so first I want to give you kind of a background on me. I started video marketing back in 2009. I started working for a small charity with outreach in the poor and homeless in Washington, D.C. area. That's really what got me into the video marketing niche, because I was thinking, how can I reach out to people and really engage them and get them in? And I realized, okay, you can rank a video, you can rank a website up on Google. That's really difficult unless you really know your SEO. But you can get a video in front of people. You can get donations coming in. You can get sales. You can get leads. All that great stuff. So that's really where I started out in 2009. Then I took a different career path, and I returned to the marketing field in 2013. So during that time period, I actually went off to a monastery. And I know you're probably thinking, what the heck? And I went up to a monastery, and I attended a seminary up in Philadelphia. I was studying to be a Catholic priest. Up until that time, the previous 10 years of my life have been dedicated towards that. I got my bachelor's in religion. Really thought that was what my path was. So in 2011, you know, I found myself back in the lay world, and I thought, well, what the heck am I going to do now? And now I have a bachelor's degree in religion. The only thing I can really do is try to convert people from Mac to PC. That's really all I can do with my religious degree. So I was working, kind of bouncing around. I got to tell you what, when I started out, I started back at the bottom. And I was working my way out of, working retail. fast food to get back on my feet. So 2013, jumped back into the marketing field. I launched my own business in 2014. I got into internet marketing in 2015, and that's when I launched my first video tool, which was Livestream Genius. Some of you guys may have heard that. Some of you may be current Livestream Genius customers. I'm no longer associated with that tool or with the co-creator of that tool, but that was really awesome. Livestream Genius totally worked. And for video marketing, it was awesome to get into the whole video marketing side of it for me. So in 2017, I launched my first flagship product, and then I released Video Traffic Viper in May of 2018. Okay, so you'll always hear this. I know that you've heard this before, and not to be cheesy sounding here, but you really are in the right place at the right time. You know, it's no coincidence that you're here right now. Life is a journey of many happenings, and today is one of those happenings. Today, you're going to see something that is truly life-changing. I know it sounds cheesy, but just stick with me here, all right? So right when I was coming up with this slide, I looked into my Facebook group, and I saw one of my guys, Steve Duncan, posted this. And he said, ever have that feeling that you're in the right place at the right time? I have that feeling for the last year of being here. Thanks to Michael. That was really cool, Steve. Nice. All right, so what is Video Traffic Viper? Video Traffic Viper lets you rank videos in any niche regardless of the competition. Let me repeat that again. You can rank in any niche regardless of the competition. I don't care if this is a lawyer video. I don't care if this is a pay-per-lead type of video. I don't care what type of niche it is. You can rank in it. And I'll be showing you some of these proofs coming up pretty soon. It doesn't matter the competition, doesn't matter the keyword. This works all the way around. Okay, so with this tool, it's hands-free automation. It's CTR, which is the click-through rate, search relevancy and watch time, and you can earn credits on autopilot. So I have a whole system built within there. And we'll talk a little bit more on this, a little bit more in depth as we get going. For this is really good for rank and bank. So you can easily do rank and rent videos. It's perfect for PPC, which is pay per call. You can drive leads to clients, and you can rank local and national and international as well. So here's a couple of, from real Viper users here. So he said, Michael, loving the Viper so far, my man. Thank you for your genius in creating this. That was really cool. Steve, Speed and Power, Embed Networks, 3 campaigns. Okay, so he's totally rocking that out. Cindy Shelton was saying, this is really awesome. Every single one of my videos has been first page of YouTube for my keyword. Also ranking for related keywords. Okay, so I love that what Cindy put in. Cindy's really awesome. Janie said, I use many software products. I've seen simple, I've seen complex, but I've never seen both together so well designed, functional, and so elegantly done. Now that was awesome. So one of the things that I've really come up with the Viper is I wanted to make something so simple, stupid simple, that you could do it without the instruction manual. And I'm dead serious here. So you're going to set up a campaign in under 23 seconds. There is no learning curve to this. You don't need to know SEO. You don't need to know anything on setting up your manual. You're not going to spend 2 hours trying to learn how to run a tool. This is seriously sit down, set it up, hit run, and boom, it's off to the races. So that's really what I wanted to create, was great ease with the tool. So you can see Scott Rogers said, encourage here, video published yesterday, started writing Viper, embed, number 5 on YouTube, on Google, incognito video page, 411,000 matches. Jermaine, now this was a really cool one. Jermaine said, one of my campaigns ran my YouTube video for a pre-launch. So he did a pre-launch video here. Embedded on his blog post, definitely helped. Both his blog post and the YouTube video ranked page 1 of Google, top 5 in YouTube. Top 5 video page of Google, which resulted in a $1,000 commission last night. So he set this up, and in one night, in 24 hours, he scored a $1,000 commission using the Viper. Totally outranked all of his competitors. Now, I can't tell you the keyword. I can't tell you what he did it for, but he showed me behind the scenes, and I was like, oh, that's awesome. I was thinking to myself, I wish I had thought of that, what he had gone after the product. I see Simon sitting there laughing. It's true. You see what your people use your tools for, and you're thinking, doggone it, why did I do that?
I get that everywhere. I do get that. It's awesome.
Yeah. So I absolutely love that. I love seeing those things. So you can see Douglas here. He ranked up in 4 hours. All right. So he bumped it from number 21 to number 4 in 4 hours. That was really cool. All right, here's some more. So Yogesh. Now, Yogesh is a product creator. If you use any, there's a live streaming tool he actually came out with, and I forgot the name of the tool. Can't think off the top of my head. But he's teamed up with Vic Cardi. They came out with a video live streaming tool. And Yogesh, Brian Parnell, because Brian's in here, and Ray the Video Guy were all going for the same keyword. And it wasn't this particular one, but they were doing something. I remember all three of them, and Brian beat them out, which was hilarious. But on this particular one, it was Yogesh and Ray the Video Guy. And Ray the Video Guy beat out Yogesh. Sorry, Yogesh, but they were all going for it, and they were all using the Viper. So nice. that was really cool to see, you know, what he saw, the massive jumps. You can see right there, you know, that went up 12 spots, you know, up to 7. So when he took this, so that was really cool. William Ho is one of my members, one of the big Viper early members that came in, and he was actually comparing this to another crowd searching tool back in the day, and he said the Viper totally beat out everything that he was comparing between tools. So that's another nice thing about this is these are real testimonials. These are real people, and they come in from all areas, and they use all sorts of different tools. So here's another one. This is ranking for pill identifier. I mean, that's just crazy. He's using this for pharmaceutical type of leads, totally killing it. Douglas is another one of my big guys that runs Viper all the time. And
just to point out, these are real keywords. This is not just a local keyword that is easy, that doesn't need anything that's long with long tail that anything could rank, that anything will rank for. These are real keywords with real traffic.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And these are real people, just like you're saying. So this isn't something that you have to have 16 words in. You can say, yes, I made page 1 of Google. You know, it's totally fake. Don't you hate that whenever you get some type of article or you see some guy bragging about ranking and you look at it, it's got 140 characters to it, and you're like, no wonder you're ranked for that, right? So thank you, Simon. That was very true. So here's a couple of more guys. Leonardo Wolf, totally rocking it out. Charles Akoa, that dude is on fire. He's always doing some great stuff. Tiffany, she's another great gal. And Michael Howard. Now, Michael Howard is one of our local marketing geniuses. He's in our group. He uses Viper all the time. And he uses this for his local clients. Now, Michael does an amazing job. Actually lives right up the road from me in Manassas. So he really does a good job. His clients, the minimum that he charges per month, I hope Michael doesn't mind me saying this, $2,500 per month per client. And I think I could say this gentleman makes over $100,000 a month with his clientele that he does on local marketing, and he uses the Viper on everything that he does. So all of his videos are getting ranked. He's also ranking websites with the Viper and GMBs with the video Viper. So that's something we're going to talk about here in just a few minutes. And we'll show you something else here. So I love to see this. These are emails I get all the time. This was a Facebook that came in. This actually works. That always cracks me up. You know, this actually works. I can't believe it's actually working. You know, for my first video. You know, it's true. You see this because people buy, you know, shiny objects all the time. I'm sure that you bought shiny objects. You buy something and it doesn't work and it doesn't happen, you know. So it's very disappointing. So I love to see that come in. Hey, I can't believe it. It's actually working out for me. Now, this is really, really cool. And I just really want you to focus on this one. If you guys know who Jeremiah is, drop a 1 in the chat. If you guys know Jeremiah, drop a 1 in. If you don't, drop a 2 in. Let's see. Okay, I'm seeing some come in. Okay, so Jeremiah is a guy that works. He does a lot of training, does a lot of work with Project Supremacy. He does a lot of their SERP Tech websites. He's an amazing guy, amazing SEO guy. Does a really good job, knows his SEO. He knows all of his information, works with Todd Spirits, Herc Magnus over there. Project Supremacy, like I said, he's top of the line, the real deal. So he got the Viper, and he came in on the Viper and set up some videos and started interlinking them with some of the strategies I teach on the back end of connecting them up to his GMB and connecting them up to his website. So they were embedded on his website, And this is something he posted for real. This was a real actual testimonial, came in on the Facebook group, and he couldn't believe it. You know, holy WTF. He said, please see the video below. This is for a national affiliate website in a crazy competitive niche. Site was penalized about 6 months ago, had 3 rankings left that were not, that were even in the index, and all 3 positions were 90 or lower. Had a YouTube video embedded on each page of the site that was branded to the site. Last night I started running the Viper to only 2 of the videos. This is what I just saw when I logged into my rank tracker. Not only has the penalty apparently been removed, but I'm ranking for dozens more keywords than I did when the site was at its peak. This all happened less than 24 hours after running Viper.
Nice.
And this is amazing. Look at those jumps right there.
And that's a website. That's not a YouTube video.
That's a website.
Is that a website or a GMB?
A website.
Website, nice.
This was a website. So the videos that the Viper was searching, clicking, watching, viewing, liking, subscribing, sharing, favoriting, all that great stuff were embedded on the website. And this is what happened. So this was amazing. I mean, look at those jumps. That's just really, really awesome. So that was very cool. Now, he actually took this and he put it, connected it to his GMB. So this is another little secret that we have within the Video Traffic Viper. Connect it directly up to your GMB. You can drop a link into the video description. Here's a gold nugget for you. Whether you pick up the Viper or not, if you're doing video marketing, GMB local, add your GMB URL to the description of your video. And having that connected up, doing CTR, doing Viper, sending in that traffic, those searches, the search relevancy, the watch time, the clicking, all of that great stuff is going to get that GMB to start to rank. So he did the same thing, and you can see he tagged Herc right there. So he put Herc Magnus on it. He's like, check this action out. My GMB totally went up. So this was very cool as well. So once people realized, okay, you could use video for ranking your GMB listings as well and get them to go up like that. I mean, look at that. Went up 32 spots in one day.
Wow, one day. That's how quickly you can see results in a day, literally.
That was really cool. Now, again, Jeremiah is really good with his SEO. So if you don't have your stuff properly SEO'd, you're not doing your video marketing correctly, it's only going to go so much. But if you have everything set up and you're using the Video Viper for this, heck yeah, one day you can see great, great results like this. So that was really impressive. So let's just go back to the simplicity of the Video Viper. You can set up campaigns in less than 30 seconds. It's totally hands-free. It's fully automated. It runs in the background. It's true crowdsourcing from real users. And it's a simple credit-based system. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop off the screen here real quick. So I'm going to pause it just a second. Bear with me. And I'm going to switch over to the Video Viper here. I'm going to show you what the Video Traffic Viper looks like. Okay, so you should be able to see my screen. If you see my screen with the red background on it, drop a 1 in the chat, please. If you don't, drop a 2 in. Okay, awesome. Okay, perfect. Thank you guys so much. Awesome. Thank you. Okay, so it's very basic. It's very simple. When you come into the desktop here on the Video Traffic Viper, most of the Viper is included on the web. So this is a cloud-based, semi-cloud-based tool. Everything that you do is online. There is a simple little tool that runs in the background on your computer, and this is how we do the crowd searching. This is how we do the crowdsourcing. So what the Viper does is you install a simple little tool, you add a couple of Google accounts to it, and you hit start, and that is it. And it runs in the background on your computer using your residential IP address, and it totally goes through, and what it does is it does searches in Google using an internal built-in browser within the Viper. Searches first 10 pages of Google. If the video is not found, it clicks on the video tab. Searches the first 10 pages of YouTube. If your video is still not found, it goes directly to your video, and it drives the views, drives the statistics and everything out. So that's really cool. We'll go into that in just a second. So what I want to show you first off is when you come into the dashboard, you'll see how many credits you currently have, the total number of videos in the queue. That's your queue. Total number of videos in the queue overall. So there's 4,765 videos in the overall queue. You'll see the total number of videos watched by the Viper. So since we launched this in May, 4,405,807 videos have been watched. That is incredible. Now I want to show you something here. Just remember this number, 807. 855. So since I refreshed this page, another 40 some odd videos have been watched. Let's just refresh that again real quick. 59. So last 3 seconds, 5 videos got watched. Let's see. 61. You see this? This is constantly going on. So we have a ton of users. We have a ton of Viper members running the bots on their computers, and they're constantly watching videos. So this is amazing. This number goes up so fast. I keep telling my guys, hey, we're going to hit a new goal, and boom, we're right there. So what you can see is it also tracks the total number of users you've watched this month, total number of credits earned overall, total number of videos ever watched. So this account that I'm showing you today, I have not used the Viper on this account. I used it on my other main account. So I did not show you that one today. So what you have on the left-hand side is you have your home page, your campaigns, ad campaigns, statistics, leaderboard, API token, and your credits history. Okay, so the first off, we want to get into campaigns here. And I'm going to show you what Simon has right here. So I ran his campaigns. You can see data center proxies, rerun. So what this means is I can very simply click on a rerun button right here. And I'm going to do it right now just to show you. So his campaign is green, meaning that it's finished. It is completely done. It's sent in all of the views. So I'm going to click on rerun, and it's going to say success. Okay, so once we reran it, we're going to go back to campaign, and now it's black again. So you can see it's rerun. So I'm rerunning this campaign for the 3rd time for 500 views, a delay of 1 minute, and we can go into edit, and we can see, okay, no progress yet. I'm sending likes to it. I'm adding it to favorites. I did put it on a priority because I wanted to push ahead of everybody else in the queue. So that means the 4,750 odd videos that are currently waiting, I bypassed them all. So I got Simon's video up there quickly so we could get those views out and get those rankings going up. So you can see the main keywords I put in here. And if we go over to statistics, we can see, okay, I just dropped this in. So the initial views on Simon's video, 2,509. And you can see right now it's not sending anything in because we just hit rerun. So I don't think we're getting anything in there yet. But you can see when I first added Simon in, set up 2 campaigns, one for data center proxies, one for residential proxies. He had 1 view on his video. You can see I sent in 1,003 views there. I sent in 224 views on that one. The number of likes, subscribers, favorites. Then you can see I reran it. So the second time I reran it, he had 346, and then he had 1,457 on the initial views. So you can see all the views are being sent in and all those great things. Now, you'll see this in here that the numbers do not match up on YouTube. That's perfectly all right. We send in what we can to YouTube. YouTube accepts a certain number. And actually, it's much better that they don't accept all the numbers that we send in. So it looks a lot more natural on Simon's video right there. So we'll actually just click on this. Let's go to his actual video. We'll pause it. We can see 2,509 views, 120 upvotes. Someone got mad, jealous because he beat him out on YouTube. So they gave him a downvote. And you can see the total number of subscribers if I wasn't logged into his account. And we'll go into that in just a moment. So before I go back and confuse you here, I'm going to go back to campaign. And we're going to add in a campaign right here. So I'm going to put in, let's just grab this video. So I'm going to grab Queen. Okay, copy link address. We're going to go back over. We're going to type in Queen. A YouTube URL for the video keyword. We're going to say Queen. Okay. For this, I'm going to say I want to send in likes. Before we do that, actually, let me show you this. Now, this video is over 20 minutes long. So if the video is over 20 minutes long, it adds 20 credits to the video. Because it's taking longer to play, it's going to cost a little bit extra to be on the main people. So if I click on Simon's video and we come back in here and we drop in Simon's video, you can see it's only going to take 1 credit. So the way that the credits work is 1 credit per 100 views. That's what the cost is. Extremely cheap. So you can get 100 views to your video for only 1 credit. And we'll be talking about the credits that you get with different packages, different things. It's extremely cheap. When I actually signed this up, when I set up the Video Viper, had much smaller packages than I do today. So at that time, it was more fair on the pricing. And when I say fair towards me, I've got to tell you, no one's ever purchased credits from me because I've given away so many credits for the packs. Everybody uses the credits, they earn credits, and they've never actually had to buy any credits since I've launched this because I give so many credits away in promos and whatnot. So that's extremely fair, 100 views per 1 credit. So for this, we're just going to do data center proxies. We're going to change this to Queen. No, we're not going to do Queen proxies. We're going to do Simon's proxies. Okay. And we have data center proxies as the main keyword. Now, if you want, you could drop in a comma here and you could put in residential. And you can put in as many keywords as you want. And the way that the multi-keywords work with this is every time a search is initiated, it pulls a random keyword from those keywords. So if you have 5 keywords, every time your search is being done, it's pulling a random one from there. So it's really awesome the way that it pulls this. So that's a really unique way to drive in your searches for different keywords. It looks good in Google's eyes. You're having multiple keywords being searched out. Finding that video ranks them up for it. So that's really cool. So now you can click on add likes. That's going to add 5 credits to it. You can say, okay, I want to get subscribers to this as well. Let's go add another 5 credits. And I want to get added to favorites. So it's going to add another 5 credits. So for 100 views to your video, getting 20% of your views on likes, subscribes, and add to favorites, it's only going to be 16 credits. So let's say for this, you want to drive in 500 views. It's only going to be 35 credits if you wanted all of that 3 stuff right there. So that's very, very cool. Very, very cool. So you could take off subscribes, be down to 15 credits, take off your likes, you're down to only 5 credits. You could say, okay, I just want to get 1,000 views to my video. That's only going to cost you 10 credits, which is insanity when you think about this. Now, the way that the video traffic Viper tool works, and I'll show you the tool right here. I added an account. I'm not going to show you what my password is. We'll talk about that in just a second, Matt. Thank you for the question. But I'm going to hit start here, and we'll show you what the Viper looks like. So this is a very simple tool. You can see, okay, it's going to log into my email address here. And you can see what's going on. So it's logging into Google. And the way that the Viper works is it depends on the package that you pick up. So it depends. We have several different packs that you can pick up here. But if you pick up one of the packs, it may be every 16 videos that you watch, you get a credit back for. The way that this is set up is that if you run the Viper every single month, day in and day out, sitting on your computer, running in the background, you match up to the number of credits that you can earn back max per month. And then if I have promotions like for Thanksgiving, Christmas, sometimes a month I'll say, hey, you no longer can earn 300 credits per month. Maybe now you can earn 1,500 credits per month or 2,000 credits per month. And with that, I'll up your credits, and you can run the bot. During that month, you can get amazing credits coming in. So you can see right here, it's watching the videos for Cold Sores, free run by Roger. So we can actually move his email out there. But it's totally looking it up. So it's watching the video. You see what's going on in the background, but it's totally hidden. You don't listen to the video. You don't have to hear the video. You don't have to click the video. There's a couple of other services out on the net that talk about, hey, we do the search or you watch the videos and you have to watch it. It's so painful. You have to sit there and watch a video for 7 minutes. Who wants to watch a video for 7 minutes in our busy world, right?
Yeah, those are the only kind I've ever seen. I've never seen it where it's literally just silent like this and it actually works. I mean, I've tried other ones where they kind of work like that, but I've never had any results. This is just awesome.
Yeah, so it's totally working in the background. So we're just going to minimize that. And for this, we're going to hit submit. Okay, success. We can now see it on our statistics. And now it's going to set up to run here. So we are sending it directly to that YouTube URL. And that's awesome. Now, the next thing that we have is we have a leaderboard here. There's a small bug where the people's names have been deleted out that I've got to fix in the tool. So people fight about it. Hey, I'm number 6. I'm like, how do you know? But you do see the top members sending in traffic. Cy Edge here has sent in 10,000 views so far this month. So in 4 days, he's generated 10,000 views. And I may be asking, well, how in the world does this work? How does he get this? Well, I know Sai is using 15 different computers, and he's using these around client houses. So he's actually cut a deal with clients, runs it on their residential IPs, runs it on multiple devices, and that's really cool. So yeah, so just to answer your question here, for I just saw in here for desktop or cloud-based, it is mostly cloud-based, but for the desktop tool, that is a desktop downloadable PC-only tool that can run on your tool. However, just to give you guys an idea, I am coming out with a mobile version of the Viper. So my programmers are currently working on this. It's going to be an Android-based mobile version, and you can download it pretty soon to your phone. And then the searches will be coming out true mobile searches. Right now, the built-in emulator, so it kind of emulates mobile sizes, screen sizes, things like that within the Viper. But pretty soon, it'll be a true mobile search coming off of cell phones. And
you can put it on a few phones, right?
That's in the future with the mobile phone, yes.
Right.
Oh, absolutely. You can put on as many devices. The thing about what the Viper is, it's unlimited install. So you can pop it in as many devices as you want. Actually, I have a little PC stick around here somewhere. Oh, here we go. All right, so I'll show you this right here. I know the screen's going to be a little small, but this is a really cool device. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. It has an HDMI port right here. You have USB ports right here. It's a little dark, I know, sorry. Right there, USB ports. This is an actual PC built within a stick. You can pick these up for about $100 on Amazon. It's a full computer in here. So this is a 4-core Windows 10 processor, 2 gigs of RAM, totally runs the Viper, and it's awesome. So a lot of my guys set these up, plugs right into your monitor. They put TeamViewer on it. It runs wirelessly, and they plug it into their wall afterwards, and they're running the Viper on this little device 24/7.
Nice. That's very cool.
Which
so
is
what, connected to your regular PC? You just plug that in and
well, actually, since it would go straight into your monitor because it's an HDMI, so it has to be plugged into your monitor. And then what they do is they put TeamViewer on it, and then they can access it from anywhere, So it's really cool. So that's a really cool little device.
Yeah.
It does not slow down your home internet speed, BROWSEO, as long as you have a decent connection. I mean, you got to think about this. It's like someone watching a YouTube video 24/7. That's what you got to think about. So if you have, a DSL that may be a little bit slower, but people run this on all sorts of different devices. So
it's like having kids.
yeah, they're constantly streaming. Absolutely. So to hear it's called a PC stick. You can look it up like an Intel PC stick. You want to make sure on Amazon that you don't buy the Chrome stick. They're a little bit cheaper. Don't fall for the cheap because it's Chrome OS and it doesn't run Windows tools. You want to make sure it's a Windows 10 OS on your PC stick. Yeah, Michael, it's not actually on a laptop. So this is actual independent computer. All you need is a monitor to plug the HDMI into and set it up, put TeamViewer on it. You unplug it from your monitor, and then you can just access it on TeamViewer. It's really cool. It's really a cool device.
Nice.
Very, very neat. Okay, so back here on the great YouTube Viper, we have credit history. Now, this is something really cool as well. Make sure it didn't log me out. There we go. Okay, so credit history tracks everything that you do. Everything that you do, it shows you on your credit. So if you're running other tools, you're running the video traffic Viper, and it's watching videos for you, it's going to reward you with the credit, and it's going to tell you that you received the credit for that purpose. So you can see I'm using Traffic Viper here. It's running in the background, and I'm receiving credits coming in.
Right.
So that's really cool. You can see when I spent credits. So I put in data center proxies. I used the priority button, as I said, and it totally went out there and killed it. So you can see use 525. I just spent 10 credits setting up this other campaign. So everything is tracked. If you ever have a problem, you can just tell me, hey, listen, I had to delete a campaign. I can log into your account. You can screenshot your account, and I can see, okay, you're owed 300 credits or whatever. Whatever you have, everything is tracked, and you know exactly at the time what's going on. Other than that, the Viper is running full throttle. And look at this. Look where we are. Look how fast that went up. Now it's up to 132. So it is constantly just running in the background, 134. Okay, it gets a little addicting when I start to do this. So I won't bore you guys, but what I want to do is I want to show you real quick over on channel analytics. So this is using, Simon was so kind to let me log into his account here. And I wanted to show you guys what the Viper does to a video. Now, it's one thing to talk about what it does on a video. It's a whole nother animal to actually see what it does on a video. So you can see right here for the residential proxies versus Amazon AWS proxies. This is that video that we have. You can see it right here, okay? So we're logged in. You can see that the traffic started coming in around January 23rd. Okay, so traffic took off January 24th. You can see the total on YouTube search was 965. Total direct or unknown was 158. So what this tells you is the total time and watch minutes that came in were 18,148 watch time minutes so far since the Viper's been running. Total number of views, you can see that they came in on YouTube search. We can click on YouTube search, and we can see the major keywords. So residential proxies pulled in 51% of the searches. Total number of views were generated 661. Residential versus data center proxies, 496. Now, what's cool about this is he was actually getting additional keywords that people were finding him via once the Viper started. So remember what that guy put in that testimonial earlier about it popping up for related keywords. This is popping up for related keywords, data center, residential proxy. That's really cool. So I love to see that. We'll go back here on traffic source, external. So that's usually Google or direct unknown. We go into geography. We can see mostly United States came in. So most searches came in by United States. And you can actually usually break this down, and you can see what states were sent in on the highest, which is pretty cool. So we have United States is the most. Viewer age, that's always cool. I don't know if that's going to show gender. Okay, subscription statistics. And you can see right when the subscribes really took off. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Isn't that just too cool? That is really awesome. YouTube watch page.
I saw the subscribes coming in. I didn't even realize that it gives the subscribes as well. I was like, yes, the subscribes.
Yeah, because you started out, I think, with 2 subscriptions on that channel.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So that'll get, the other viewers, real viewers that are coming to see it, just want to start subscribing as well. So it'll get the ball rolling as well for all these videos. Another cool thing I just wanted to point out is that you optimized it for data center proxies, and I haven't even put the term data center proxies in the title. It's if you know, it's not even there. I need to, and it's number 2, I think, on YouTube for data center proxies, number 2, and it's not even there. So I need to, if I just get in there and optimize this video, it'll start ranking for loads more related keywords. So it was just literally, I put this up and gave you the link and started the views, and it instantly started ranking. So awesome.
Exactly. Yeah, it was really awesome. It was totally awesome. So just to give you guys a quick overview on Viper Tools, we have a very vibrant Facebook group. You can see Steve Zork. This was one that came in on January 3rd. A couple more that are popped in here on testimonials, but this guy is from Malaysia, and Steve Zork is one of the Viper members. I remember when he first bought, he's like, man, this is really expensive. This is kind of what I make per month when he bought into the Viper. And he thought, well, I wonder if I'll be able to turn a profit. Well, he did, and he got $400 out of it. And he was like, $400 in my country is a lot of money. And I remember him, he was so excited because he did a launch jack. And he beat out the top people. I mean, I'm talking about like, Joshua Zamora type of guys that are up there.
Nice.
Han Fan is always doing his affiliate marketing. And he beat out Han Fan, and he was so excited. He was like, I can't believe it. I beat out Han Fan. I was like, good for you, man. Good for you. Good job. Always love to see that. And just to show you on the post that we are a vibrant group, it's a ton of, in the last 28 days, you can see what type of engagement goes on in here. So I'm constantly in here. The other guys, they're very helpful. What I would say is that for any type of support questions, when you jump in on the Viper, you get in, make sure if it's a true support question, send me a support email. I respond back quickly, and I'll help you on support. Very good thing. But Facebook group, if you want to talk about strategies, anything like that, We have full walkthrough strategies. Now, what I'm actually going to be including here is a really cool bonus. It's a $300 course that teaches you, so it's completely free. Once you buy the Viper, you get in there. It's a $300 course that teaches you everything about video marketing, including setting up pay-per-call campaigns, how to generate income with pay-per-call, those type of things. Now, one more thing before I switch over here. I just want to show you guys this real quick. Dude, carpet cleaner, Crystal City. All right. So this is something very cool too. Okay, look what I got. I got the big thumbnail.
Nice.
I love the big thumbnail. So that was really cool. So big thumbnail took over page 1, 56 million results. Crystal City is right in Washington, D.C. So it's right on the border, Washington, D.C. It's a major city. In fact, you may have seen Crystal City in the news. It's where Amazon's going to be putting their new hub. So they're getting ready to build their massive hub right there in Crystal City. So I got the big thumbnail. I beat out the 3-pack. I beat out the top video carousel. And I got the full big thumbnail right here for a video.
Is there anything specific you need to do to get the big thumbnail like that?
You know what? There's so many things that people talk about with strategy, and there were different things that you could do in the past to get it. But honestly, I haven't been able to get it except with the Viper. Right. I got the big thumbnail to pop for a keyword for DUI lawyer Las Vegas.
Right.
Well, that was amazing. That took me 3 months to get that video ranked on page 1 of Google. And I just hit it with traffic. This is terrible. Before the webinar, I dropped a new campaign into the Viper. And unfortunately, it popped me off of page 1. So I was really excited to show you guys my page 1 ranking for this. And doggone it got me off of
it went dancing.
It did. It went bouncing. So DUI lawyer will do Las Vegas. I'll have to eat some crow here. But my video was right here, and now it's no longer in the carousel. So with that campaign I hit it with, you can see it on video. It's still #1 up here on video, Kyle Vega.
That's got to be a pretty competitive keyword. I mean,
very competitive keyword. Like I said, it took me 3 months to get up there. I am kind of creeped out on the views, 666. I'm going to have to get more views. It's a devil of a search. That's all I can say. It's a devil of a search. Now, what's funny about this?
85 dislikes over there as well.
Yes, I know exactly who it was. It's another internet marketer, or they like to claim they're an internet marketer, and they found out about my video, and they sent their bot. They have a negative CTR bot, and they sent their CTR bot using proxies to hit my video. So it hit my video with like 1,500 views in less than an hour.
So hold on, is it? So it's actually a CTR bot that was probably created to work, but they just used that on your thing and it killed it.
Oh yeah. I know exactly who the person is, and they hit it with 85 downvote. And the horrid thing was they filled up my comment section with like 100.
Unbelievable.
Tons of curse words and nasty language, and telling me how much they didn't like me. Every keyword was basically, Michael, you suck. It always makes me feel warm and fuzzy when I see the haters.
Yeah.
But, that was great because they had tried to get ranked for this keyword and they couldn't. So when I got the keyword ranking, they got really mad. So like I said, I do love that. It's too funny. But guys, we'll go back over here and I want to show you a couple more things real quick, and then we'll pop off to show you the real exciting stuff. All right. So a couple more things. This is just showing you some more testimonials on ranking websites, carousel, page 1s. This guy not only took over the full carousel here, he ranked his website up and his Google My Business page, which was cool. Keith Hears, he's one of our giant Video Viper guys users.
Oh, I know Keith.
Oh, yeah. Keith is awesome. You probably see him all the time around on the web. He's a big SEO guy. So he's getting GMB rankings with the Video Viper all the time. So he's totally loving that, which is cool.
Awesome.
So Keith is really cool. All right. So, why you need this? Rank websites, GMBs, vids. Come on, guys. It's awesome. It's hands-free automation, rank and rent, that great stuff. Jeremiah, again, another one he sent me of his GMBs. All right. So who wants this? Woohoo! Here we go. All right. So here's the link. You can drop this link in. What I'll do is, Simon, do you have that link you can drop into the chat?
I do. Let me grab the link. And what I'm going to do is, if you pick this up, I have a YouTube upload tool that you guys know about, Limitless. And I'm about to release a paid version of it, which is going to have the live uploading and also the live scheduling, and it's also going to give you the ability to do live screencasts, so it's sort of a live webinar type thing.
Oh, nice.
So it's got all of those, you've got all the abilities now, all the different powerful ways to upload to YouTube, unlimited. So if you've got BROWSEO, which most of you probably do, it's going to sync in the same way as the old Limitless does, and that's going to give you, again, you'll be able to upload live videos, schedule them so that you don't have to upload a video. You can just schedule them out, and then go ahead and upload them later on if you want to, or you guys know how to use that, how that works. And also screencast. I don't think I've seen many or any other YouTube tools that provide that option where you can. I mean, I know you could probably do it via YouTube somehow, but I don't know if you could do the screencasting. I've never actually seen that, so that might be something you can do a quick video with if you want to show a website, whatever it might be. Don't know how many people will use it for a webinar, but we've also got these great discounts that you've given us, haven't you? So
yes, let me put the discounts on the screen, guys. Make sure that when you pick this up, let me grab these discounts real quick. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I forgot to put the discounts up. I feel terrible. All right, so let me just grab this real quick, guys. Hang on. Put this up here on chat. Okay, BROW70 is a code that takes off $70 off per month. So this is on the monthly. Okay, and we'll pop up BROW 1K. All right. No, it's not 1,000 off. Don't worry. It's, you can pop this up, and this is going to be $100 off the one time. All right, so BROW 997, $500 off yearly. You can pop in. I'll make this a little bit better here. There we go. BROW 70 for $70 off, so it makes it $97 per month. And nice. BROW 1K takes off $100 off of this, so the 1,000 pack you can pick it up for $297. I've never actually gone this low on these prices for my Vipers. Not even in other groups I've done promos on. So this is a really, really good deal. Video Traffic Viper, last time I sold yearlies was the discount, I believe, was $12.97. So $9.97 is a really low deal. Brian threatened to come over from UK, and God knows we don't want him over here. So I didn't want him in Virginia. So, yeah, I told him no way. So dropped it $9.97 on that. Great deal. And awesome. With that, what you get is you get great chat right here. Oh, it looks like Simon. Sorry, Simon. I think you dropped that link. Sorry, guys. Let me grab this link for you.
Did I put it to a private? I'm not sure what I did there.
I'll drop it into all attendees here, guys. Here's the chat link.
Oh, I've been replying to just the wrong people.
He's been replying to me. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys. I'm over here typing, and I think I'm seeing the attendant hands are raised that I'm replying. He probably thinks I'm sending him messages here.
Poor Simon. I forgot to train him. My bad.
Sorry, I've never used Zoom
It's
before.
Totally my fault, Simon.
As I see these questions coming in,
I do apologize. It's totally my fault.
Okay, all right, so you got the link in there?
Yeah, there's your link right there. Dropped it in, guys. And you can see it right up here in the URL. I popped it in. So it's improducttraining.com/go/BROW Viper.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. All right, so the discount codes again, right here on your screen. So you should still be able to see my screen. BROW 997 takes off $500 off the yearly. So you can pop up the yearly. It's only $997, and what you do is you receive 5,000 credits in bulk. It's crazy. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna totally do this.
What are you gonna do?
Oh God, here it comes. All right, so one-time pack is going to get $300 credit bonus. We're going to do a monthly pack. This is for the first time, for the first purchase. You're going to get a $600 credit bonus. And for the yearly, oh man, what should I do? We're going to do 1,000 credits as a bonus. Oh my God. All right, so I just did that on the fly, guys, so that wasn't planned. That was a total bonus for you today.
That's amazing. So someone's asking if there's a limit to the number of keywords you can add to a campaign.
It's unlimited, but I recommend less than 3, just for my own testing that I've done. Actually, when I personally do this, I do 1 campaign per keyword. That's in my own testing that I've done. So I like to do 1 keyword per campaign. So it focuses just on that keyword for that search, and it's sending in just for that search. So for me, I like to do 1. But I have people that run tons of campaigns with tons of keywords. So yeah.
So hold on a second. Michael also is asking that why you can't use this on a laptop? Why would
no. Laptop, totally. Laptop, desktop, as long as it's a PC. It doesn't work on Mac, unfortunately.
Okay, so there you go, Michael. There you go.
So this is a PC only machine. That's why if you have a Mac, I would recommend picking up one of these PC devices. It's very, very awesome.
And okay, so we answered how many computers you could put it on. An unlimited computers. Unlimited computers,
absolutely. Here's the code, so I'm just going to drop this in here.
All right, awesome.
So that's your code. You can copy in the front. So the one-time build code is BROW1K, and that takes your $100 right off the top there.
And go ahead and send me an email or message me, but send me an email to Simon@BROWSEO. And I'll go ahead and get you access to the Limitless with the live upload and also the scheduling as well as the screen casting. So just go ahead and send me an email with the purchase details, and I'll go ahead and get you access to that instantly.
Awesome, very good. Once you come into the back end, you'll receive a thank you page. I'll tell you to send in your receipt to support. Oops. Wow, unbelievable. I don't know where these fingers came from. At BowsMarketingLLC.com. All right. So once you purchase, drop your receipt in, and I'll drop this in here, and send me your email with your receipt. And what I'll do is I'll set up your account as soon as I can. I'll add your bonus credits into it. You'll have access to everything. You'll get access to the tool, to the Facebook group. Make sure you join the Facebook group as soon as you get in there. And you're going to be off to the races, guys. This is awesome. Thank you so much for coming in today. Skipping video optimizing. No, absolutely. You definitely want to optimize your video. Definitely. And in that course, I actually show you really in-depth ways of optimizing your videos for you.
Nice.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to a couple of the searches. I mean, a couple of the questions I see here. Yeah, Michael, definitely use a laptop, anything that you want, as long as it can run the tool. So you'd need, at minimum, I would say 2 gigs of RAM. 4-core would definitely work better. I have seen people run on 2-core, though. So does this help rank on Google or just YouTube? Google all the way. Google, YouTube. Simon's videos will eventually rank up there on Google for his main keyword. So he's going to tick off all the people in the proxy world. When they see his video bypass all of their websites they worked and spent tons of money on. So definitely, this is what the Viper's created for, is ranking page 1 of Google for your search term. And it works, guys. This is something that solidly works.
Cool. So we've got a couple of guys saying, I'm in, and another one asking if where's the thing for the code for the one time being billed.
Okay, let me drop this code in here.
That should be there. I think it's, and then if you buy the 297, can you buy credits at a later time?
Absolutely, you totally can. But like I said, you'll get 1,000 credits off the board. And if you're running on that one time, you'll be able to earn back 100 credits per month. So if you're running the Viper, you'll need to watch about 2,800 videos. So if you leave the video Viper on running, 24/7 on your computer for that, you'll end up making your 100 credits back per month. So, of course, then whenever I do promos, you'll get some really great stuff. Great question there, William. So William asked, can we get geo-specific views? Not at the moment, but that is an upgrade that the programmers are working on right now. So I've got a idea going into this to where you can actually select on your Viper your location, and you can send in geo-specific views just from those areas. I have this question, especially since Simon's in Israel. I have about 6 Viber members that are in Israel, and they ask all the time just for Israeli traffic. And I'm like, guys, I'm really sorry. You've only got 6 people over there, you know. And, you know, but their videos, the best part is their videos are all ranking. So it doesn't really matter on the videos for the location. I know a lot of SEOs will say you're smoking crack. I swear I'm not. It does work. It does work all the way across. People in Israel, I have people in UK, Bangladesh. I have a guy in India that is totally killing it with affiliate marketing. So it really doesn't matter where you're located on for this, but we are going to be putting it in those specific areas. So you definitely will have that coming along. Okay, so each credit is really very, very cheap. Gosh, last time I calculated it was like 16 cents per credit. Even less than that probably. I'll have to recalculate it, but it's extremely affordable.
Oh, let me put the email in. Can you make sure you want to drop that in here? Simon at BROWSEO to email your purchase details, and I'll go ahead and activate Limitless. Oops. Where are all panelists and attendees? There you go. All right. Did you all get that over there, the email?
Yep, there it is. Yep, I see it. All panelists, attendees. Perfect.
Awesome. So send that through, your purchase info, and I'll go ahead and get you access to that. So someone is asking about proxies and how that works. That's probably an important thing to cover.
This is a very, very important thing. Okay, so the Viper only runs on your desktop. This is something I'm very, very strict about. Do not install it on VPSs. Do not install it on using data center proxies. Now, the only proxies, and I'm totally biased here because I've used everything. I've spent one company I was paying $2,000 a month. It was like called Lumen proxies. They were horrible, by the way. Don't even bother waste. Huh?
Illuminati.
Yes, they may have been. Yeah, or the Bilderbergers. Yeah, so it was. They were Lumen type of proxies. I got to tell you what, I was paying $2,000 a month. And they were crap, and they were very expensive, and they weren't good. I was finding blacklisted IPs. I've tried everything. So data center proxies, heck no. I will say heck no with a capital H. The only proxies I'll ever recommend is Simon's proxies, his residential proxies. So the way the Viper works, and I've got this in here. In fact, is my screen still sharing? You guys still see my screen here?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to stop my Viper here. And I'm going to move this over before it shows my amazing password, which would make everybody laugh really hard. Okay, so I'm going to pull this over. And when you go into Account Wizard, just a second. Let me make sure that that was removed. Okay, very good. So I'm going to show you this. Now, proxies are actually turned off for everybody. Everybody, when you start out in the Viper, your proxies are turned off. I only approve them if they're Simon's residential proxies. So once I approve it and turn it on, I turn it on manually for you, and it'll pop up right here, a little proxy box. But for everybody else, you'll just see username, password, recovery email. Don't worry about recovery phones. You don't need that. But you won't see the proxy box unless I turn it on for you. And I have to verify. I have to make sure, because I want to make sure that everybody's protected, guys. I'm very careful about my members. I'm very careful about where the videos are coming in on. I do not want data center proxies at all. But if you want to use residential proxies, Simon's BROWSEO's residential proxies totally rock. I think I've got your biggest package, right?
Yeah, I've actually had to include upgrade and include another big package because someone else has also needed one. So yeah, there's an even bigger package now, but we've also added a small package as well. So if you know, so there's a huge range of different packages you can pick up, and we can easily update you or upgrade you as well as it goes if you need. So someone wants to, you can't use it on a VPS, but then if you've got the residential proxies,
Yes.
then it would be okay, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So if you have the residential proxies from Simon, heck yeah, you can put them on your VPSs. In fact, with this, I'm running them on, and I had to scale it back because I had a lot of Google accounts that had issues with. So I'm adding them back on. I have 100 VPSs I'm running. Yes, 100 VPSs. Insanity, I know. So I'm adding them in, and I'm going to be putting Simon's proxies back on them again for that, for all those VPSs. So I'm trying to expand the network for everybody else to handle the gross amount of campaigns that are coming in, and number of members that are running, and it's doing a really good job. But I'm expanding this and working it out with his residential proxies, doing a really good job with them. But overall, I want people to use your desktop. I want you to use the mobile phones once they come out for this, because you're getting those natural user agents, right? You're getting the real Google accounts. You're getting the real computers, the real desktop, the real IP, the real residential. So I just want you to keep that in mind when you're doing this, because the more legit it is in Google's eyes, the longer we're all going to be able to do this, the longer we're all going to be able to benefit with it. And it's more natural in Google's eyes. Now, there is a question here from James. Are the bonus credits one-off or recurring? It's a one-off deal. So this is a one-time deal on this. Trust me, it's really good credits with these campaigns, with these packages, I should say. So it's a very good deal. So if you pick it up today, the one-time pack, you're going to get 300 extra credits. You'll get 1,300 credits off the top. The monthly, you'll get 700. You'll get 1,000 credits first month. Nice. And the yearly, you're going to pick up 6,000 credits the first month.
Nice.
Very cool.
But the discount for the monthly, that's recurring, isn't it?
That is recurring. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep.
How does that work? A couple of people are asking about the credits again. I mean, it's not one credit equals one view. So what would one credit equal?
One credit equals 100 views.
100 views. That's what it is. Okay.
Yeah, one credit equals 100 views right here. So it's very, very affordable. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Yeah, so one credit equals 100 views, which is really cool. And the way that it earns coming back in, it's one credit per 10 views that you've watched, or one credit per 20 views that you've watched. It depends on the pack. If you pick up the one-time pack, it's every 20 videos that you view, you get one credit back. If you pick up the monthly or the yearly pack, it's going to be every, I believe, 16 videos that you watch, or every 10 videos that you watch, you get one credit back. Actually, I think it's 16. So I think it's 16 for that one. I'll have to look at that again. But yeah, so it's very affordable, very good. You get it quickly. They come in. I've got a ton of testimonials. People love the Viper. It really is a good deal here. So I'm seeing a ton of messages getting up here. Let me go back.
Yeah, a couple of guys can't get onto the link for some reason. It's not. Let me try that. That's the link. You guys got that through there again? You want to check the link and make sure it's working, everyone, or whoever's.
You know what? Let me give you. I'm gonna give you another link here. So if you guys, here's a little thing for you. This is cool. Okay, if you've never seen this before, where it goes, check it out. So we're going to pop in that link. Okay, if we can copy that link here.
Oh, link worked. Link worked for some. Link didn't work for some.
Okay, whether or not, I'm going to show you guys a cool little thing here. If you ever want to see where a link goes, especially an affiliate link someone sends you, you want to track it, pop it into where it goes, and it'll tell you all the 301s that it does. So if you can't get in here, if the link's not working for you, a direct PKS link for Simon is that link right there. And that will totally do it for you.
Okay, cool. They're able to, they're clicking, it's working now.
Cool.
Okay, so don't forget to email me. Email me with your purchase info, and I'll get you access to the new Limitless that we're going to release soon. And that's paid for everyone, by the way. So if you've got BROWSEO, you've already got access to the free version of Limitless, which is the API. And when we do release this new version of Limitless, it's going to be paid for everyone. So in case you're wondering whether or not it's going to be made available, because I tend to give BROWSEO customers all the updates and upgrades. But this one is going to be a paid one. So yeah, it's a great bonus. Build one time. Do we need to repurchase? Build one time again once the credits run out. So how does that work? How do they, wow, is that all your VPSs?
Yeah, hang on just a second. Let me, someone was asking for your proxies. And we'll see if I could find, I did have to switch out some of my VPSs here. You know what? I don't remember which, just added new VPSs in here. So, sorry guys, I'll have to see where they're at, but I can't do it right now on this call. But using his residential proxies, it's very, very simple. It's just a little IP address. You can drop it in. You drop in a little note in there for the location. So USA, if you want just USA proxies. Very simple, very cool. I gotta say, it's one of the easiest proxy services I've used, and it tracks everything coming in. So you see all the views, the number of data used on his back end. I'm sure Simon can help you out with that.
Oh yeah, it's awesome. So you can monitor exactly everything that gets used. So it's yeah, that's awesome.
That's you know what? There's a really good question here from Steve. Steve Bailey asked, "Can we adjust the resolution and control bandwidth?" This is something really good that you asked, Steve. This is something that I'm putting into the update. So when the update comes out for the video traffic Viper, and I've got to tell you, it may not be for a while. When I say a while, it may not be for a month or two, because I've got so many tools being programmed at the moment the programmers are working on, but it is on my priority list. But when you do it, I'm going to have it on the tool that you could click here, a little button that says change resolution. And you could click on the resolution and you could have it watch like a mobile version, a lower resolution, so it doesn't take up as much bandwidth. So
yeah, that would be awesome. That would be
at the moment, I don't have that in there, just to let you know. So I did blow out, I blew out my package on like 20 VPSs at a pretty good rate with Simon. So it was blowing it out pretty good at 20 VPSs for me. So I definitely want to lower that bandwidth. That is on my A list, but at the moment I don't have it, just to be straight up with you on that.
Yeah. And a couple of guys are asking, I don't want to clog up the chat and the conversation with Proxy Talk. Once you've picked it up, email me and we can discuss that. A few guys are asking what are the costs, how does that work? I don't want to confuse anything, and I'm not ignoring you, but pick up Viper and then email me and we'll get you set up. Hopefully, depends on the time. I'm sure there will be, because we're quite limited. It works with bandwidth, so I don't know. So I don't want to confuse things right now. I'm probably starting to confuse things anyway with the residential proxies, but I just want to address it because a couple of guys are posting questions about that. So message me privately or email me and I'll send you the info.
Okay, so here's a couple of things. Someone was asking what type of PC stick. So mine was called AWOW PC stick on Amazon, so you can just type that in. You want to make sure, again, that it's a Windows 10 PC stick. You can also look for Intel PC stick, and that will do the same thing. Okay, so Andy, good question. So one-time purchase, let's talk a little bit more about this. We'll break this down a little bit more. So one-time purchase on this, $297 with the discount code. You get 1,000 credits. You can earn back 100 credits per month. Sorry, you earn back 100 credits per month, and you get to create unlimited campaigns. So it's basically a one-time deal. You're limited on the amount of credits that you can earn back, but you get full benefits of all the other tools. The reason behind that is some people don't like monthlies. Some people don't want to do the yearly. They want to pay a one-time fee. They want to use the tool in perpetuity, but they don't necessarily want to join in on the full member. So what I did is I don't normally create a one-time pack. So I decided on this one to put the one-time pack in. So you don't get, as many credits back per month, but you still can earn, 100 credits back per month on this. So it's for that first pack, for that bonus, let me just make sure I tell you right. For that first one-time pack, you're going to get 1,300 credits up front. With that, you could probably create, depends on the number of views, you create anywhere between 50 to 150 or 300 campaigns, depending, again, upon that. For the one-time pack, no, your credits do not expire for the one-time pack. But if you are a monthly, this is a good question. If you are a monthly or a yearly member, and you quit your membership, so if you pay monthly and you've got 1,200 credits in your account after 3 months, and you decide, hey, you know what, I'm no longer going to pay for the Video Traffic Viper, I'm going to drop, you do lose your credits and you lose access to your account because you're not buying credits in that end, you're renting credits. So the way that I have the Viper set up is I want active members in there running the tools, being active, supporting the tool, monthly and yearly on that end. If you pay yearly and at the end of the year you decide not to renew on your yearly, then your membership obviously ends and it gets disabled. So if you are paying a one-time fee, your membership is going to stay active. Your credits are not going to expire, but you will be limited on the number of credits that you can earn back per month. And again, it's all about supporting the tool. This costs quite a bit of money to upkeep, if you can imagine, on the number of updates I have to release constantly with Google and things like that. So that's how I set it up. Credits are not bought, credits are rented as long as it's a monthly or a yearly. But I'm very fair in the group. Haven't really had many people drop. It's a very good tool. People love it, and I treat my customers very well. So I'll tell you guys that.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love it. It works. Listen, that's what do I love about it? I love the fact that it works. Gets you to page 1. Gets you to number 1.
Yeah, it totally does. Good question. So here's the discount code again for the yearly, BROW997. So 997, it drops it off 500. Joshua, so the one time, the discounts you're showing right there, those are the discounts after the discount. So it's $397, $100 off will be $297. So it's not $197 for the one-time pack, but it'll be $297 for that pack.
Yeah, those are the original prices. The numbers underneath those are the special BROWSEO prices.
Those are the special BROWSEO discounts. I knew that was going to be confusing, but I didn't want people to think, holy cow, what the heck? So I wanted to make it more, so you're able to see what the discount codes are.
Yeah, it did actually confuse me a little bit. So, Oh, sorry, Steve says, oh, bummer.
That's great. Yeah, absolutely, Daniel. Once I finish up this webinar and you've purchased, I will jump in, get your access out to you, and get you into the Facebook groups. You'll receive in the email a welcome email, and there's just all sorts of really good things in there. I was just going to show you the welcome email, but then you guys would all go and join the Facebook group. So I'll send that welcome email to you. Has a link. It also has a sign up for the free $300 course. Actually, you know what? While we're sitting here waiting for these questions to come in, let me log into the course membership, and I'll show you guys kind of what we talk about here. So if you want to get, just keep dropping your questions in if you have them as they come in here.
How long are the discount codes active for? So how long? Okay, and how long is it valid for? Because one person, 2 different questions. One, PayPal's not working for some reason. It's not allowing one person to pay from the balance, and they want to know how long it's going to be active for. And then another one right afterward wants to know how long the codes are going to be active for as well, the discounts.
It's a really good question. When do you want to? We didn't actually talk about this, Simon.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's really up to you, but I'm gonna want to let other people know as well in the group. So okay. I would imagine we'll say 2-3 days, 2 days, maybe 3 days if we could stretch it.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. How about that? We'll do 3 days. So let's say Friday. Well, let's make it 4 days. We'll say Friday at midnight Eastern time.
Okay. And what can we say a little bit more about the GMBs and how any tips or anything about GMBs that we could?
Yeah, you know what? Let me address that in just a second. Let me show you guys real quick on the course here. So here is what the inside of the course looks like. It's a lot of material. Customizing your channel, YouTube playlist, linking structure, YouTube siloing, building backlinks, finding authority web tools. Now this is really amazing. Okay, these 2 right here, part A and part B. This was part of an authority course that I sold for, I believe, $2,000 back in the day. So I incorporated this teaching. So what I'm going to show you on this is how to find expired Web 2.0s and use them to boost the authority on your videos instantaneously.
Nice.
So you can boost your trust flow, page authority, rank other properties out, beat HanFan at his affiliate marketing schemes. It'd be great. Building high authority backlinks, video CTR analytics, ranking videos with targeted search, pay per call, and what not to do when ranking a video. All right, so what not to do. So that's real cool. All right, so let's go back here and look at this question on GMBs. Now, I'd love to tell you guys GMB secrets, but I can't. How do you like that? Don't you just hate when people say that? Let's just be honest here. GMB is the gold nugget of the web right now. GMBs are hot. Just talking about them makes the end of my fingers burn, all right? But I can tell you this. In the Viper group, we do talk about GMBs frequently. And we do talk about ranking GMBs and getting GMBs up on Google and all sorts of wonderful, delicious information. So it is hidden behind that Facebook group. That's all I'll say on that, guys. I would love to talk about GMBs, but yeah, it would be unfair because it's really a Viper. It's a Viper deal.
So discuss that in the group, basically.
Yeah, that's definitely in the group where we talk about all that wonderful, delicious information. Yeah, and also, guys, just to show you this, let me go to the purchase button here. If you go for the yearly or any of the other ones, you can use PayPal credit. So if you have PayPal credit, you can click on PayPal credit, and you can finance your purchase without having to buy it today. So that's another option for you I put on here. I meant to tell you guys in chat earlier, but you can totally pop that in there on PayPal credit. Absolutely, Andy. No matter what package. Man, I'm not going to be, I'm not one of those people where, hey, you know what, you only got one time, get to the back of the bus, the back of the line, you're the last to the water fountain. Absolutely not, man. So you get full access to everything. One time gets full access to the 297 course, full access to every benefit within Viper. Yeah, you're treated as everyone. You have equal rights within the Viper. Let's just say that. Equal rights. We don't, discriminate here.
Someone's traveling around, but as long as they're using residential proxies, it's not going to make a difference, right?
No, not at all. In fact, that's a really good question. I have this one guy in the Viper group, and you'll see him a lot. His name is Scott Patton. He is a globetrotter, okay? The guy is in a different hotel every single night, and is using the Viper. So he'll sometimes be one night he'll be in Hawaii. I'm not kidding you. The next night, he'll be in Germany. He'll go to Frankfurt. Then you'll see him pop up in some Samoan island out in the middle of, the Pacific. And you're like, what the heck? Or wherever, you'll see him pop up in the Bermuda Triangle. You're like, I've always wondered where the aliens came from. But, Scott goes everywhere. He shows up in all these hotels. So he's using proxies, residential proxies. He's also using sometimes the hotel IP addresses. So, no, it doesn't matter. But on the data center, just don't do that. Don't throw it up on VPSs nakedly without a residential proxy. All right, so Joseph, let's see here. Can you say again what the price per credit is when we select the 297 version? Price per credit's one credit per 100 views all the way across the board. But for earning back those credits, the credit cost is going to be one credit for every 1 credit for every 20 videos that you view. So if you leave the Viper on all month long, you'll earn your 100 credits back. Yeah, but as long as, it's really fair on the one view per credit. I mean, 1 credit per 100 views. So it's a very fair deal there. Elishama, I'm probably slaughtering your name here, and I do apologize. I should give you extra credits just for that. That's really, I'm not sure why it's not allowing you to do the PayPal balance. You may want to call it PayPal, but don't worry, I'll hold the door open for you. So I'd call it PayPal and just ask them. I don't know why they'd be blocking you on that, but it should be coming in.
Also, Amex. Someone wants to pay with Amex.
This is a really good question, Mike. You should be able to do it without logging into PayPal. So when you go to the button, I would think you should be able to do, let's see here.
I'll just pay with a card, basically.
Yeah, pay with a card. I think you should be able to do that. Or not. All right. Are you wanting to do a one-time fee, or are you wanting to do a monthly or a yearly? Tell you what, send me a support email, Mike. So do support at bowsmarketingllc.com. Yeah, guys, you should be able to use your PayPal balance. I don't know why it's not doing that for you. It should be doing it and then automatically pulling from a card if you don't have the balance, the full balance in there. I would call up PayPal on that.
I think it might be to do with the subscription. If it's a subscription, I think they might want the card on some of them.
Oh, now that would make sense. You're probably right, Simon.
What it is, I think that might be what it is.
Yeah, you may have to add the card in there for a subscription, and it would pull from your balance.
Yeah,
but it would just need the card as a backup.
I think that's how it works.
I think that's correct.
It happened to me a few times when I tried paying with the balance, but it came up with the card because it was a subscription. Okay, I think that's probably what it was. I don't know. Should maybe get in touch with them like Michael says.
Yeah. Okay, that's interesting.
Oh no, ordering just the one time, so it should work. I don't know.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Maybe PayPal. They might have.
It's PayPal. They can be real pain sometimes. So, yeah. Did I miss any questions, or are there still some questions up there that I may have missed there, Simon? Do you know?
I think I'm going through them all. I think we hit them all there.
Okay.
The renewal cost on the yearly, that's also going to be the same as they're paying now, right?
That is correct, but let me just check something real quick. I think it may have
purchased. Awesome. Welcome, Andy. And I mean, who else is there? Oh, they're saying a few guys saying the one time's not working. Very strange. Dr. Dre? Oh no, Dre Day. Okay, sorry. It was highlighting out with the mouse. Sorry. Also, the one time's not working for a couple of people.
Interesting. I am not too sure, guys. I'm sorry. I would say contact PayPal on that. I'm seeing it come in. Other people are purchasing, so.
Yeah, I've also seen them come in, but it's strange that it's not working for some. I don't know.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few of the one-times coming in. I see the monthlies, yearlies. So if you're not getting it, I would contact PayPal, please, and let them know. Awesome. Thank you so much for purchasing, guys. I'm seeing them come in. Thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Mike.
Email me. Don't forget to email me so I can get that off to you.
Yeah, that's strange. Yeah, and make sure for those that have purchased, make sure you send me in your support ticket if you haven't already, and I will get you guys situated and all that good stuff. Get you in that group. Get you start ranking your videos and your GMBs. Yeah, I wonder if I should add a GMB part to that course. Just thinking off the top of my head here. Should probably do something like that.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
I might go through it. I don't do that much with GMBs. I really want to get into GMBs, truthfully.
It's where you want to go now. In fact, should I do a gold nugget recorded, or should I stop the recording until a gold nugget?
I would say stop recording. tell the gold nugget. And then if people message us and ask really nicely, we'll maybe pass that on. But
that's just cruel. That's just cruel.
No, but come on, you gotta, That's
true. That's true. All right, guys, if you want a gold nugget,
stop recording, and share.
If you want a gold nugget, drop a 1 in. If you don't want a gold nugget, drop a 2.
One.
One.
Oh wow.
Wow, they're rolling it. Mamma mia. Okay, and now we're back to recording again. So if anybody's watching this and you have a hateful demeanor towards me, I totally understand. I totally understand. That's great. Oh, awesome. Thank you.
No more WordPress GMB rules for one time. Okay. People are getting back to the one-time issues. All right, well, hopefully we'll be able to get through that. I don't know. Maybe it's just temporary. Maybe
You know what? I see Elishama. Elishama, am I saying it right? Elishama. I see they were able to purchase one time. Or they purchased monthly. It came in on monthly.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
Maybe.
awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
she's
very good.
Any other questions, guys?
Yeah, any other questions? Y'all have anything else? I don't want to take up all afternoon, and poor Simon's got to get to bed soon. Keeping him up late here.
I think I may have heard one of the kids screaming just now. So.
Oh, no. How many children do you have, Simon?
I have 5.
What? That's awesome.
5, yeah.
That is awesome. Congratulations, Simon.
Thank you. Yeah,
that is really awesome. That's great.
They're the reason for everything.
You know what? They always are. They always are. That's awesome, though. 5 children. That's great.
Oh, 1 second. Elishama saying that that they purchased the monthly, but they wanted the one time, so that was a mistake. We'll have to email Michael. We'll get it taken care of.
Yeah, we'll get you taken care of.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about that.
If anyone's got any issues, whoever else is experiencing any issues, just email Michael. He'll take care of it, and we'll get it.
Get you guys taken care of. Don't worry. Don't apologize, man. It happens.
No problem.
It happens. Trust me. It's yeah. It's just how life goes sometimes. It's all good. Yeah. We'll get you squared away.
Cool.
Awesome. Any other questions? Well, I'm not going to say that, Mike, but I'll leave that in the comments. My cells may go down if I say that live.
Very good.
That's great. That's great.
Tell my wife.
Yeah, you have to ask when he hits number 10. I have to ask what that word will be. I was like, what? 10?
Let's not get carried away.
I don't have any kids myself, but I have 19 nieces and nephews.
Wow.
The family got busy. All right, busy with a capital B.
Nice. You have a big holiday time.
Yeah, I could say that. It's more of Uncle Mike, give me money. No, thank you. I'm going off to college. Find a job. That's
nice.
That's great. Awesome.
Great opportunity to teach them values.
Amen to that. Amen to that. Awesome. Well, guys, thank you so much. I got to tell you, this is probably one of the best webinars I've run in a while. You guys have been so interactive. Thank you so much for coming in. And for those that picked up the Viper, I can't wait to see you on the back end. The back end of the Viper. It's going to be awesome. And for those that didn't jump in, think about it. This is a really cool tool, really good product. And I guarantee you that you'll be happy with it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Absolutely. I think we've said it all. And you have, I think the latest we said was until Friday. Friday at
midnight Eastern time. Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. So that gives you until the 8th. So about 4 days here. And hop in. Your bonuses will still stay up there. So I'm not going to take away the bonuses. The yearly will stay up there as well. I used to put a limit cap on that of 10, but I didn't do that this time. So for you guys, it's still unlimited on yearly and monthly and all that good stuff. So discounts, bonuses, they're going to stay until midnight, Friday the 8th. Thank you so much for coming in. And for those that do have a Mac, don't forget, if you want, pick up a PC stick. Very cool device. I got to tell you, you can do anything on this. Very cool. Very cool stuff.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Gotta love technology. Awesome. Very good. Thank you guys so much. I hope you all have a great day and a good night, Simon. And for those that are across the pond, thank you so much for coming in here today.
See you guys.
All right. Cheers.
Talk to you soon.